100 years ago, Regret became the first filly to upset colts in the Run for the Roses. Genuine Risk and Winning Colors would follow as the only fillies since then to win the Kentucky Derby. Hi, I'm Jill Byrne for Churchill Downs. In the 140-year history of the race, though 3 fillies have been able to defeat their male counterparts in the Kentucky Derby, no female jockey or trainer has accomplished this feat. Carla Gaines could etch her name in history as the trainer of Derby hopeful Bolo.
Bolo is a superstar, in case you didn't notice. No, he's an amazing horse, beautiful horse. You know, what can I say? He's the main man, yeah. When Bolo first came in, he's just like my dog. It's like, yo, dude, what's up? You know, would lay down in his stall and you could go in and pat him and he'd just lay there and relax. But now that he's kind of gotten a little bit of a killer instinct, you don't want to be going in his stall and laying down with him anymore.
Like most girls, Carla's passion for horses began at a young age.
I always had a passion for horses ever since I was very, very small. My grandfather had a farm in rural Alabama. They bought us a couple of ponies, and so that's sort of how I started riding. Yeah, it was just a continuum of my life.
But training wasn't always her first career choice.
I worked like for 2-3 years as a psychologist or a counselor, and I kind of needed to get away from it for a while. And when I went to the horses, it was supposed to be just a sabbatical. And then I was going to choose another field in psychology or social work. And I just got hooked on this. And my family was a bit mortified. Like, you've got to come back and you've got to get back into your... I said, I don't think I ever will. The whole thought was, we don't want you to be a horse trainer, you know? But all you have to do is have a horse like Bolo, Curlin's Fox or whatever, walk out of your barn every morning and you think, I don't want to do anything else.
Horse racing is traditionally a male-dominated industry and the opportunities for females are still limited, but Carla doesn't buy into it being a gender issue.
I hear it a lot though. She's a great female trainer. I said, you're supposed to say I'm just a great trainer. The horse always makes the trainer stand out. We do get a lot of compliments on how the horses look, which always makes me feel very proud.
And Bolo is the pride of her stable, and just as with all trainers, the goal is to get that special horse to take them to the Kentucky Derby.
You know, there's one horse every year that's capable of pulling that off in a, 30,000, 40,000 foal crop, and that's everyone's dream and desire.
The first stop on the road to the Kentucky Derby for Carla and Bolo would be the San Felipe at their home base, Santa Anita Racetrack.
Dortmund is tackled by Bolo on the outside. These two turn for home together. Lord Nelson on the inside. Prospect Park continues to chase from fourth. Homeward bound now, and Dortmund is fully extension by Bolo, but Dortmund's digging deep.
He kind of he was a little bit green when Dortmund came out a bit. He ducked inside of him, but all in all, a great performance.
And Dortmund, another stylish performance. Dortmund wins.
Bolo would ultimately have to settle for third in the San Felipe, picking up 10 points on the road to the Kentucky Derby. At the top of the stretch, though, he looked like a winner.
I was really, really excited the way he ran, for sure. I mean, he was just going to win. That was the way I was looking at it, but he did get a little bit late. Very proud of him. Yeah, he's just a fantastic athlete.
The next stop on their road to the Kentucky Derby will be in the Santa Anita Derby April 4th, a race Bolo will have to finish in the top 3 to earn enough points to get in the gate for the Kentucky Derby. Carla is hoping the handsome bay colt Bolo will be delivering her roses on the first Saturday in May. Keep up with the current leaderboard at KentuckyDerby.com/horses. To experience the road to Kentucky Derby 141, these are the next 5 stops. To win a trip to the 2016 Kentucky Derby, go to KentuckyDerby.com/giveaway and enter the promo code. Look for a new code in each episode. For more opportunities to win, subscribe to the Kentucky Derby YouTube channel and follow the road to the Kentucky Derby.